Twinkle, we are talking smack bang in the in the middle of this whole Tanushree Dutta, the actor, raising allegations against Nana Patekar and other people, about just sexual assault, and crossing the line and using a professional relationship for everything else but that. We are also talking about or noticing and commenting on how the film industry, which she belongs to and Nana Patekar belongs to, is really actually a bit, arm's length distance, see no evil, hear no evil, definitely speak no evil. Do you feel that the film industry, and I do understand that this is true across industries and across professions, but given the iconic status of the film industry, do you think the onus is more on this industry to speak up, to confront people? Will there be a Bill Cosby outage soon in India? I really wonder sometimes.
So I have a problem with this whole thing of an industry. You can't look at anything as an industry. You have to look at it as individual people. Are there people who are willing to speak up? There are some. Are there some who are not willing to speak up? That's fair enough. So that's across the board.
Right.
I don't think that just because they're in the limelight, every finger has to be pointed. It's happening everywhere. In fact, I think it started probably in India in publishing and academics first.
Yeah.
So there's definitely, what I feel is that what has been happening all these years, where there was oppression on one side, was completely an unnatural situation. The pendulum will swing right to the other side before it comes into equilibrium. So there will be collateral damage, and there should be. But all of this sort of filth will get eradicated.
But do you think, so I get it. I don't think that, but I think given the kind of hold the movies have on our imagination, so if a Padman manages to make me rethink and reassess how I deal with menstruation and how society's attitudes are towards menstruation, similarly, if in the real world of the film industry, not in the movies they make, but in the actual life process of the film industry, if women stand up and say, X did this and Y did that, and more of that happens, like we've seen in Hollywood. We saw Me Too, and most critically, we saw Time's Up, right? Do you see, given your proximity to the business, right, and this is a proximity over that you've inherited, do you see the film industry ready for a successful Me Too leading up to a Time's Up, which is about accountability, which is about Weinstein, with a tag around his ankle, which is about Bill Cosby looking at a few years in jail? Is the film industry ready to do that? And I'm making no apologies for the fact that it is getting the short end of the stick, but that's the status of the industry, of the business.
Again, I'm not a representative. I felt strongly about it. I spoke up.
Yeah.
I threw my voice in with other people, and that's about all each person can do.
Right.
I can't really talk about all of them. There's, it's a large industry. I can only do what I can do. Again, there are lots of times when people come and ask me, what about the industry? Or your political views are different from your husband's. Or there is only one person I'm responsible for. My words, my actions. I'm the only person I'm bringing to this table is me.
Sure.
This is not a McDonald's Happy Meal that you get a hamburger and French fries with it. There's just a hamburger, that's me. You want it, eat it. You want the French fries, sign up for that.
And what did you say about Tanushree Dutta?
I said, so I tweeted about her in support of her, that this sort of thing harassment in any sort of work situations should be eradicated.
Okay.
And we should all stand up for it. And I thought she was very brave, and she's paving the way for all of us.